we talked a little bit off the record, and you mentioned the things you guys do for the football team, far as you do the team dinners at every home game. You provide like the smoke for them to run through the just different things. Tell us about the reasoning for you guys doing that for the football team and some of the activities and things you provide for the team.
Okay, yeah, no, I appreciate that. So again, the idea was to plant a tree. One thing that we realized, like I said, I think Anthony Lewis and Downtown kind of showed it off really, really well. Mm-hmm. That brotherhood. One thing I know, and I'll do a TV timeout real quick on this one. But one thing I know is HBCUs, in my mind, can't compete with the Power Five's money.
Right.
You can't compete with that. But what I believe in my heart is HBCUs provide something that nothing else can provide, and that's family. That's the mindset of being family. I think when Coach Robbins goes out and recruit, and when we're talking about HBCUs, we have to bring in the parents. We have the parents feel like they're home. So a lot of times when you hear people talk about, what Alabama State did for me, I wouldn't be the same. It's about a family environment. So the football players, man, we got together. Like I said, one thing we do, because we recognize this is big. On Saturday night, man, everybody loves you. Everybody's cheering for you and everything like that going on. But Sunday is the most loneliest day for a football player. You out there, you're doing films, you're lifting weights, you're working out. And again, Anthony and Reddy told you, we practice a heck of a lot.
They said it, yeah.
It's a little different now, but we practice a heck of a lot down there. But on Sundays, everything's quiet. The lights are off. People are doing what they're doing, man. And the football team kind of ramps itself up by Thursday. So whether you win or lose, one thing we wanted to provide to the football players, man, was food. Now, I know when I was going to school, man, we missed the DFAT. A lot of times, I tell you about myself and a couple of guys, we worked at fast food restaurants, Church's Chicken, Taco Bell. So, man, when we got our work, man, from there, we would bring chicken back to the dorm, and guys be up all night waiting on us to bring the chicken back, man, so we can eat, man, because really, like I said, it was tough out there, but we recognize that. So we provide, we don't just provide bologna sandwiches, man. We provide lasagna, we provide green beans, we provide an actual full meal for these guys to have when they go back to the room. Their belly's not growling, they got something to drink. Plus, it offers us an opportunity as a football player to say, man, I've been where you are. Talking to the players, like we can have defensive backs, linemen, linebackers. They've all been in those places. So when those guys come in and get their food, Eddie really encourages that we talk to the guys. So, man, what's been going on? How do you feel? What you're thinking? Because sometimes if you're on the same level, I understand the language. You know what I'm saying? You may be somebody else. You don't really understand what I'm going through. But if I let you know I've been through the fire, and I think you understand, we can relate together. So that's one thing we do, man. So we decided to say, hey, we want to feed these guys on the loneliest day of the week for a football player, right? So, and what we also did, though, a couple of years ago, we started getting ambassadors for the football team. So we started reaching out. Kevin Stokes had his son, man, that played football there, man. So we were using those guys to join on our call to say, hey, what do you guys need? Tell me in your mind as a young athlete, what makes you want to go for Alabama? What makes you want to talk good about Alabama State? So one thing they were proud about was the smoke. Man, we see other games, people coming out, man, they hyped up on the smoke, man. So they said, man, we want some smoke.
Right.
It seems small, but you know what I'm saying? A mindset, when you, as a football player, your mindset changes when you click and get on that football field. Yeah. So we provide the smoke for them every day. Our team actually sprays the smoke too. So we got guys that are there to spray the smoke when Eddie and the team comes out. We also, like I tell you before, man, we provided weight room equipment. We provided sleds. We provide, like I told you, we decorate, or we actually wrapped the players' lounge in the amalgam complex. We got a barber's chair and TV and things like that. But I do want to tell you, we don't do it alone. I think once you realize that God put us on this earth not to be alone, you realize that. So there are so many other people that have joined us that are not FIB. They're donors, and they're just people that want to provide something. So as they start to see us get geared up, man, you say, hey, man, we need this. I'll reach out to a certain person, man. They'll start, man, they trying, whether it's a dime, whether it's $100, whatever the case may be. So a lot of the things that we've been able to do was a community effort. Like I said before, man, you got a lot of people that are giving to the school, doing a great job. But when we jumped on board, man, and kind of talked about from the relationship that we have, man, we can reach out, and I definitely give a shout out to all of our sponsors and parents and people that see what we're doing. A lot of times, as long as they see what you're doing, they're willing to give towards it.
Right.
So a lot of those things we try to do, man. Right now, as we do that type of stuff on the field, we also provide protein shakes for the guys.
Okay.
When they work out, where they lift them weights, whether they're out on the football field, they got to get rejuvenated. They got to get these nutrients back into their body. So, and a lot of these large programs have that. Now, definitely, they got a big kitchen and everything else, man.
Got personal shelves and all that stuff.
Absolutely. But we partner with the company, man. They provide the shakes. They make the shakes. They deliver the shakes, and they actually give the shakes out to the guys. And so what makes it even better, so we give the football coach, there are specifically designed. So if you're a lineman and you're trying to work on this, the coach will say, hey, he needs this type of shake. So we personalize the shakes based on the what the coach wants and where the player is trying to rejuvenate and get his body back together. So we not just a wide receiver, lineman, they all get different things. So we provide that for them. So we were deliberate in those type of things, man. So those are the type of things we're doing. We continually want to do more for the football team and the organization as a whole. So those are some of the little bit of things, man. We've been doing a lot for a while. Tavares Jackson has a football camp every year. And because, like I told you, that's how we got started with guys with the mindset to help. So we always donate so much money to the football camp for the kids to get out and do different things for them and everything like that. So we think about the community. And as we build these guys up, man. But again, it's all about my brother, forever my brother. So whenever they down, just like that, this is what we want to provide, a different culture in HBCU world that you can't get anywhere. You can't duplicate it, can't mimic it. It is what it is because it's genuine. You see what I'm saying?
Right. And that's needed, man. That's definitely needed. So Anthony Lewis got a question. He said, if someone wants to contribute to the FIB, what do they need to do?
So what I'm gonna do, I sent you our website.
Yes.
The website link on there. There's a donation button as well. So we got a donation button on there. If anybody just want to donate, they can do it that way. A lot of times I get phone calls. Then people say, hey, or we'll put out something that we want to do, and then I'll tell them how to send the money in. But on our website, there's a donation button that you can just click on. That money comes in. So what we try to do, this is important in my mind. We try transparency. So so let me step back real quick on this one. So Barlow was the first president. I took over from Barlow. So I'm the second president right now of the Alumni Association. And one of the things that Barlow stressed and the team stressed is we have to make sure that we're transparent. So whenever we're trying to do something for the football program, you'll know what we're doing. We tell you, hey, we're trying to get this.
Right.
So when we get this, we show you this so we can tell you where your money went. So you feel more like I'm engaged. I'm a part of the program and I'm not just giving my money out. But that is actually appreciate that, Sweet Lou. Sweet Lou is my roommate, man, my homeboy. We came through the fire. I want to share a little bit about that as well. But that's kind of how you can donate to the football program and every proceed. So we're a 501c3. So if you donate, you can file on your taxes. You get a receipt. Once you donate through the website, you'll automatically get a receipt that you can use for your taxes. That was big for us. We wanted to get that as well. And then, like I said, again, trying to donate to every dime that we get goes to the football program. So that's big. That's big for us. Yep, 501c3. That's who we are. So we try to make sure we do it the right way, and try to be in existence a lot longer than others have as well.
That's some good information right there, man. That's some good information. And what I'll do after the show, I'll go back, put the website inside of the there, so people can go on there and click on the website. You know what I'm saying?